Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your general angel reading for May 2nd through 8th of 2022. And so your cards are, they're coming out. They're a little bit slow, but that's okay. We'll just wait through that and get to them. Okay, so now they're half out. Okay, it's not so bad. There doesn't seem to be a pre-message. Sometimes there is. They'll jump right in. But they're just asking me to remind you that this is a general reading. And so that means it's for the whole group, right? Like, so all the guardian angels come together and give me the best messages possible through the cards, and through intuitive messages that they give me that I can receive on your behalf. And so any part of this that doesn't resonate with you, it's okay, just leave it there. It's for somebody else. No big deal. Okay, so let me just have a look here. Okay. Yeah, okay, looks pretty good here. So the first thing they're saying is to trust your divine guidance. Some of you are a little, like you're just never quite sure what you're receiving. And so then you'll go for periods of time where you don't even ask because you don't know what answer you're getting anyway. And you're like, yeah, what does it matter? Please continue asking. Please continue, talking to your angels and just being open to receive messages. Trust me. When I started doing this, I was like, what message am I receiving? And then, occasionally I would think, oh, that is a message. Oh my God, that's a message. And I wouldn't know what it meant. So it was frustrating and all that stuff. But if you keep at it, just keep being aware. And if you can possibly let yourself relax about it, then the messages come easier. And when you can just kind of trust that, oh, this popped in, therefore that's what it is. That makes it a lot easier, and it creates flow so that then the messages come to you easier. And so yeah, don't give up is what they're saying. So things in your life that are happening, all the time, things are always happening. And anything you're just not sure about, ask them. Talk to your divine guides, your guardian angels, your archangels that are with you all the time. Sometimes it'll be spirit guides, and sometimes, ancestors that have gone before and things like that that'll be giving you messages. And so just trust that, understand that yes, those messages are for you, and go from there. Sometimes, yes, it will feel vague, but it's still helpful. Okay, all right, keep going with it. Now, you have some options. It feels like you're kind of thinking, oh, I barely have any choice here. There's only one or two things that are going to do what I need them to do, or that are actually going to be for me. But they're saying, no, there are more options than that. Some of them, you can't see them yet. They're coming. And so don't rush into anything. You have time, and you have, you can use your patience to wait for the other things. It feels like you have several options, actually. And so, and they're all good ones. They're all viable. It's like right now, the things that are coming to you are being presented to you. You can't do it wrong, kind of, well, no, you can't do it wrong. They're saying, yes, that some are better options than others, but you can't do it wrong. There's nothing you could do that could, provided you actually do move forward, right? There's nothing you can do to mess this up. It's all going to be in your favor in the end. Some things more than others. So here's that gut feeling again. So if you're just kind of going, okay, well, I've got all these options then, you're telling me. So how do I know which is the best one? Well, you feel into it. Use your gut feelings. Hang on. so when you're realizing, when you're seeing that you have another option, then you're asking your questions, you're researching that, you're checking it all out, all that stuff. If you're hesitant for fear-based things, try to not take that into account. If you're asking and you're getting some great feedback and things appear to be like easy to move forward with it, then you can trust that, right? Things that come to you multiple times, it's an indication that this is a great path for you to take. Okay, alrighty then. And this is part of your manifestation. This is part of what you've been asking for. If you've been asking for increased abundance, say, or security, things like that, this is part of that. What's coming to you, these extra options, are, things that you haven't done before, maybe you've thought about it a little bit but didn't really investigate, and now suddenly there's this knowledge coming to you, or the suggestions, I guess, coming to you, maybe from sources that you didn't really expect. And it's all part of the manifestation. That's how it comes to you. You've been asking for this. You've been wanting this. Even if you were not directly talking to your personal guides, you were still asking the world for this. This is the vibration that you've been putting out. This is that vibration coming back to you. This is how that abundance is manifesting. This is the answer. Okay. Now, there is also somebody in particular. Yeah, there is somebody in particular. Is it one person? For some of you, it's one person. For some of you, it's more than one person. But they just want to be helpful. They might get a little bit out of it if they're a professional, right? They might get a little bit out of helping you. But generally, their goal is just to be helpful. They're certainly not wanting to lead you astray. And everything that they're discovering themselves or have known for a while or whatever that they're sharing with you, that is helpful. That is all above board. It's good information. It's stuff for you to make a decision on. You don't even have to sift through to see what's true and what's not. You can just tell that it's true. Right? Yeah. Okay. So, you do have people all around you just ready and willing to help you. And that's partly a product of the way you interact with them, because you usually are a very helpful type of person. You're conscious of your ability to provide service to your fellow people, right? And that's beautiful. And that does tend to come back to you, right? Not everybody's going to be like that, but you'll know. Who's not helpful. Not really, right? They might pretend to be, but that's who they're talking about right now. They're the genuine ones. Okay. And you have all this power. And it's like when you first became aware that you had this power, and it's probably been a long time ago that you realized this in some way or form. It feels like it probably kind of went to your head a little bit. And so for a short time, maybe you were a little arrogant, or you kind of were a know-it-all. And there are times when that probably still could come across. But usually this is your knowledge, your confidence, your awareness of what you know, that you're not shy to show this, right? And that's exactly how everybody could and should be. Don't dumb down because of whoever happens to be around. Always still share and show what you know, your intelligence, your knowledge, your ability to get things done, your problem solving, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you continue showing that and sharing it, because that is your power. That is your power. And that is what, like the sharing of that knowledge, that is what I think brings to you more and more of that, brings to you the people who in turn are willing to share, right? And that is what keeps the flow going. It's how your whole world functions, is, scratching each other's back, right? And even if somebody cannot reciprocate at that time, it's okay. So what? They're still a human. They're still deserving of your regard and of you sharing what you know with them. And at some point in the future, that will balance out. Yes, beautiful. And so, are you feeling like things are taking too long? It's okay, have faith. It's all in the works. It's all coming. What you've been manifesting is coming to you, and it won't be long now. Honestly, it'll be totally fine, and you will have. It feels like a windfall, right? Like a sudden bulk abundance or something like that is how that feels. That suddenly things that you didn't really think were going to be possible yet are. So, keep manifesting, keep asking the universe for your world, asking the people around you, keep talking about what you're looking for, and those things then will come to you. It's like even if you're not a believer, a spiritual person, if you've just kind of accidentally stumbled upon this video, that even when you're not really a believer like that, you seem to understand just kind of at your core, without trying, is that you understand the flow of how things go. That what you put out there is what will circle around and come back to you. So have the faith, keep going. You're good. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Okay. And so here we have the daily guidance cards. And we're asking for one last bit of wisdom. There it is. That was a bit of a jumble there. What do you desire? Yeah, here we go again, right? This is what you're manifesting. Be careful to always keep your focus upon what you want rather than on what's going wrong or what you don't want to happen or whatever, right? If you want a beautiful, sunny, warm day for your outdoor event, then that's what you need to focus on. Instead of saying, I don't want rain, say, oh, I love that blue sky and the warm weather. Yeah, right? Okay, so focus upon what you want. Beautiful. Taurus, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you so much, and I love you, and I'll see you next time.